Hello everyone, this is Mr. May4, the third video of conversation series. Do you have the habit of buying snacks on every Friday? Yes, we have this habit of buying snacks on every Friday. Did you play video games at home? Yes, I have played video games, as you know. Hello everyone, this is Mr. May4. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to my third episode of conversation series. We have our special guest that you guys have seen since the first episode, and I'm happy to see him once again. So in this conversation we have like four main areas that we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about your holidays at school. We're gonna talk about if you go outside in a restaurant for like during your leisure time, or do you guys used to buy anything from the supermarket, or do you guys used to go to the market, do you guys used to go to the town and all that. And the third, we're gonna talk about did you guys buy any snacks on every Friday. And the fourth part, we're gonna talk about did you play any video games at home when you arrived in Kenya. In the previous video we talked about what schools you used to study you have studied at as well. So in this video, my first part was gonna be about, and I would like to ask you is that do you have any holiday in your school? So since you studied school, you studied the madrasa. First, we would like to talk about at your madrasa and those schools that you moved to after your first school, and maybe your second school and your third school and the fourth school. We already talked about the times that you guys used to have. So this is your first part. Thank you very much, Mr. Mayfo. I'm very happy to see you once again. Yes, in the previous video we talked about which school that I used to study, and the first school and those schools that I moved to it. So the first school was like a madrasa. I studied the Quran. I studied Islamic studies, mainly Quran. We would memorize them. So in that school, as I described, the teachers were extremely strict, and the first day I felt everything was bored. I didn't feel anything comfortable, but the second week, third week, and fourth week, I felt comfortable because I've been to a new environment. Everything it becomes okay after 2-3 weeks because you start get used to it and you'll adapt it. And to answer your question, do you have holidays? Mostly no, we didn't have like long holidays for like month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 or 2 months. We never used to have that. Only we used to have like a week, mostly 10 days. Almost every day we only had like a 10 days holiday. That's maybe like last 10 days of Ramadan. It can also be like during the Eid days, like 2 or 3 days before Eid, and then he had like 10 days. Usually it starts from Friday and then ends, and we begin with after the following week on Monday, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The Monday we'll come back to school. So that's how it was. That's like during the madrasa time. So madrasa time we used to go there for 6 days, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday is a weekend to us. We didn't have 2 weekends like Saturday, Sunday when that madrasa. Only in some scenarios like Saturday they used to close school, but mostly Saturday, Sunday we had to come to school. That's like the first part. So we never used to have long holidays. We only have like short holidays, like 1 week mainly. But we had like 1 month holiday. That's only December. That's only the time we had like the longest holiday. The whole December. That's like the best moment you can have. Like a whole month break. You don't go to school, and you'll enjoy that part. And it was also unfair because the school section you learn like the normal subject. They had like 1 month, maybe like April or August or November, December. As you know, they used to have it. But while else, when you in the section where in the madrasa section where you learn the Quran, we don't have such holidays. It's common that the madrasa, they don't get these holidays. Only like 1 week, maybe during the Eid, last 10 days of Ramadan. Only those cases. But to have like a month, it's almost impossible. You never see such madrasas. Yes, then after I moved to the new school, the new school we used to have like a month holiday, but usually most of the time we used to have like 1 week holidays because of the coronavirus. The coronavirus from March until December, almost the whole year we stayed home. That's why we had like a week holidays. So, but the following year, everything changed to its original position. Like the way we used to have the holidays, we'll have it holidays like 1 month mainly, and after like another time we have like a month mainly holidays. For example, like the whole December, and it can be like most part of April, maybe from the beginning. Only in the end of the April, that's when we come, almost like a month. You can just say like it's not only a week, 2-3 weeks maybe holidays. You'll have it. And then this upcoming month, on August, there will be like a long holiday. The whole August probably will not go to school until September. So that was like the other school. So I think I've answered your question. Have you gone outside in a restaurant or in a somewhere place for leisure time, or maybe did you go out to eat cake? Maybe during your birthdays and during special days like Eid, did you go outside and eat maybe any restaurants that you know so far? So yeah, explain to me that. Yes, I used to go outside, but I rarely go outside. When I'm in Kenya, mostly I used to stay home. But sometimes, yes, I did go outside. I did go to a restaurant. I just want to tell you that in Sweden, after like some holidays, when we feel like we need to eat outside, we would go like McDonald's or Burger King. Mostly McDonald's when I was in Sweden. We rarely went to Burger King, and I never went to Pizza Hut ever. I never eat from Pizza Hut. But here in Kenya, we don't find any Pizza Hut. We don't, maybe Pizza Hut, but we don't have McDonald's. Here in Mombasa, we don't have McDonald's. We don't have Pizza Hut. We don't have Burger King. But when I went to Nairobi for like for my journey, like when we want to renew some passports, or maybe sometimes maybe for vacation. Mostly we used to go there to renew passports or for a journey sometimes. So yeah, I think in 2019, probably December, some of my family members would renew their passports. So maybe I think that's maybe my sister, or maybe my cousin or my brother, of some of them. But we would also we only went there to renew our passports. So yeah, I ate, there was a Burger King when I went to this amazing mall. It's so beautiful mall. I think it's called Two Rivers. We found eventually we found Burger King. We ate from there, and I felt satisfied. After eating just the hamburger, I felt like I couldn't finish the milkshake. The milkshake was so thick. That was the best moment. But here in Mombasa, we have something that's similar to McDonald's or Burger King, as you can call it. We call them Pizza Inn and Pizza Hut. Sorry, not Pizza Hut. Pizza Inn and Chicken Inn. That's what we used to have. So we used to eat chicken. Most of the time, we used to buy Pizza Inn pizza. We used to buy pizza with chicken. We used to buy. Sometimes we buy Chicken Inn, as you know. So yeah, that's like in summary. And then sometimes you even go to the supermarket. You have a supermarket that you go for like some few walks. We would buy maybe snacks there sometimes, but mostly we used to buy from our local shop. Yeah, and sometimes even we went there in here Mombasa. We mostly used to go eat from Chicken Inn, Pizza Inn, and sometimes we would we buy some snacks on a supermarket called Food Plus, and then we'd go to the cinema. We watch some movies. I did watch a couple of times. Occasionally I used to go like as habitual. I remember in 2024 during our Eid holiday, we went for cinema, and we watched a movie. I don't know which one it was. So yeah, I think that's in summary. I think I've answered your question. Did you have this habit like buying snacks on every Friday? Maybe because it's a special day for the Muslims, and some people have like this habit that they would like to buy snacks on every Friday. Like me as well as Muslim, I used to do so. Like every Friday, I would buy some snacks and eat, just because it's a special day for the Muslims. And many Muslim schools, even they don't study at Friday. It's like a weekend to them. Some most Islamic schools, as you guys know. So, did you used to have that habit? Yes, we have this habit of buying snacks on every Friday, because Friday is a special day for the Muslims. Some of the madrasahs, they close Fridays because it's a special day for the Muslims. It's like a weekend. Some of the Muslim countries, it's like a weekend for them to take rest on the Friday, not to go to school, because also they go to the Friday prayer as well. So yeah. Yeah, we have this habit of buying snacks because it's a special day. I would buy maybe crisps, mostly crisps and biscuits like Oreo, as you know. Yeah, so these are the ones that I would buy. Sometimes even in like last year, I used to buy in 2025. I used to buy yogurt instead of these things. I felt like yogurt it's so important. It's even healthier than you buying cake, buying crisps, and buying chocolate and all this. So I used to buy, but this yeah, I rarely bought them. So yeah, I think I've answered your question. Last but not least, did you play video games at home while you're in Kenya? Yes, I have played video games. As you know, we have PlayStation. We bought the PS from Sweden. When I was in Sweden, we bought the CD Tekken 7. Most of the game we used to play Tekken 7. That's when we get to know playing Tekken 7 from our cousins' house. We used to join them and invite when we never used to visit one of our cousins' house. We used to play this game called Tekken 7 in PS. And then we bought it up for ourselves, so we decided to buy our own PlayStation, get the TV, play Tekken 7. Mainly, my brother sometimes will play Fortnite, but I never played Fortnite. I tried sometimes to play Fortnite, but I would rarely play Fortnite. And also we used to play some, FIFA. This is the game for the football. We used to play sometimes. So yeah, I think I answered your question. And also we have video games that we used to play in on the computer. We have this website called Y8 and free, and we have this game called Renegade Racing. We have another game called Truck Mania. We have like Tractor Mania. We have like Monsters Destroyer, Monsters Demolisher. So it's gonna show. You're gonna see it from here how it's gonna look like. So I think I answered your question. Thank you very much. This is the end of the video. I hope you guys have watched my first video, second video, third video. We're gonna have a fourth episode, so I just want to let you know that it's me, myself, and this special guest that you guys have. And after this session, this series is finalized, and we might release the full version of this episode. We're gonna collect all of this episode in one video in the YouTube. Maybe in the future that might work, and that's not a guarantee, but that's that could be, as you know. So we might release a new series maybe on August, September, with a new person that you guys have never seen before, and he's my he's my close friend to me here in Kenya, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna have an interview session. So I'll let you know what will be the name of that series and what it will be about. So like, subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.